Hello, this is Lucaso, and I'm playing Transport Fever, and I came across this map after watching Skye Storme's uh, YouTube channel, and I thought I'll give this a go. Let me bring down my volumes a little bit. Yeah, so I came across this map. This is what the video, not the little tutorial, but his little YouTube channel that he was doing this Let's Play series of the Boss Wash map, the Boston, Washington, pretty much East Coast type of map, where he was trying to put in all the correct routes that they were. So I've been following his series, and I want to see if I can try and do this myself. I watched about 12 or 13 of his videos on this, and I'm going to see if I can do it. I know he usually starts up here, and I know he mentioned that this Newark to Albany and Utica was getting pretty money, getting pretty good amount of money, so I'm wondering if I should start there. You know, start with the trains. But I don't know if we'll even be able to have enough money to even get the first train done to Albany or not. But we will try it out and see. So this one, one thing I've come across when doing this, and he did too, is this oil refinery, with it being attached to the town, when you try to do the fuel, it won't take it, so you have to disconnect this, but over time this will build up, and there's somewhere that it disappears. All this stuff will start disappearing. But so well, here, we'll leave that like it is. I will start in Newark in the middle. I know he starts up here in Boston. Oops. He starts up here in Boston. I might still do that and do all the bus routes, but I want to get the train to Albany first so I can get this one going. And it sucks that I have to destroy, and I don't really have the money to destroy one of these buildings. I thought I activated that. I guess I didn't. Let's see how much this thing will cost me. I should put it right here before this closes off, because technically he says that the train station is actually like right in here. Let's see. Let me check. Oh, residential. Yes. Let me destroy the residential. It's a lot cheaper. I will put 2 tracks on it. I will make this a longer track. I'm gonna put this out in an angle. Let's try curved. Oh, wrong button. The reason I'm choosing the curved is because I'm gonna continue to try and do the coast like he did, but instead of starting up in Boston with the map, I'm gonna start here in Newark. And I'm trying to see how much of this I can see. If I do that, the catchment area is nice. Boom. And pretty much if you demolish residential, it's a lot cheaper than demolishing commercial or industrial. Alright. I know I don't have a whole lot of money. I will be taking the max loan out. But for right now, I need to get this track laid as cheaply as possible. So if I have to start raising this up, which might in the long run screw me later, so be it. I really shouldn't worry about double track right now. Well, I got that. That's all I need right now. I normally do double tracks for everything, so I continuously, but since the game's just starting, I really shouldn't worry about the double track. I went ahead and did the double terminal first, so I don't have to expand it later. It's already there. I'm trying to do this as cheaply as possible. I normally just go right through and lay the track and don't care about the price, but right now, starting out, I'm going to care about the price. So if I have to raise it, lower it, then so be it. I gotta get it up all the way up here to at least Albany. So as cheaply as I possibly can, and gotta start turning this. See, I'm not real big about it. I can flatten this out or smooth it out. I will probably do those bus routes from Boston to Norfolk, because they do bring in quite a bit of money, and it's continuous, so I will probably bring those in as well at the start. I'm not going to worry too much about the boats, but they do bring in decent money to once they get going. But I think once I get this track and the train put in, there ain't much I'll be able to do after that. So as I'm doing this, I won't be doing much editing on this video. I'll try to keep this down to a minimum, and hopefully I can get this uploaded. Alright, so for over here, I normally put it over here, so normally this stuff is already grown out by the time I want to do this, but it's not, so I'll try to hook it up to this one right there. So let's put in a train rail. Let's do multi. Let's flip this around. Let's keep this flat. Flip it around. I'm flipping it around so I can start getting stuff on the other side. Let's curve it. Oh, let's curve it again. I'm curving it so I can get around that before it grows, because I'm going to go ahead and put this track in before the town outgrows this, and then I have to demolish some stuff. Alright. Somewhere right in here is where I want to cross. I don't want to. Alright, so I'm at the point where I might have to cross the road. Just I want to get as close to the water as I can. But like I said, I gotta make sure I'm on the correct track path. There. See, that cost quite a bit. But it is tracked. I will throw like a little bit of some small passing areas just in case. But I might just have just the one train for right now, so that'll be enough. Now we gotta put in the bus stops at each place. I'll put in a road that connects right here so I can just drive around. Let me zoom in so I can plant this. Alright, let's put in a small road. Alright, let's get these routes labeled. That'll be 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's start with this one. I know Skye puts like TP and all that. I'm gonna put train. Newark to Albany. Boom. Right here you can assign what lane you want it to go in on, but that's fine. Alrighty. Now let's do bus Albany loop 1. So if we start here, oh here, maybe I should put, let me put, this probably ain't gonna make much sense, but yeah, it's not gonna let me put it. So I'll put one right here. Alright, so go 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I'll do the other one. This. Yeah. So I'll have one route going just covering this area, then the other route will just go this way and cut up here and just cover these. You don't want to spread them out too much, so this would be bus Albany loop 2, and there was just an update I guess yesterday or day before, because a lot of my stuff's changed. So we'll do this one this way, this, and that. Some people like when they do the route, then they'll do it backwards so it covers it twice. Alright, that's done. Now we need a see, I can't really put it in the middle because this is really a long ways when I get to Utica. So we will put a garage. Let me hit the shift so I can turn this just a little. I want to try and get this in as cheap as I possibly can. Find anywhere I can put it. Literally. I am literally finding anywhere. Alright, what I'm going to do, I'm going to buy 2 vehicles for each route. I also need to get a train depot. Let's get more track. Just for right now, I'm just gonna put it right there. Now I needed to get a loan. Let me just go ahead and max my loan out. Alright, I won't buy. Okay, 8 year. Well, for right now, this will have to do. In 8 years, I'll upgrade if it's made any money. Alrighty. Now let's get, let me see. Alright, see, this has pretty much got a good catchment area. I might put a bus route right here to grab these people, take them to the train station so they can go to Albany. Close this off so then I can just go like this. That'll be one route. And then this up here, come around. This will be a second route. These people might just get left out. Or I might put one right here, then it just goes back, then comes back over. So let's go look. One, two, that's right, I'll even put a bus stop on a bridge. As long as it gets to what I'm needed to get. Alright, let's do another 2 lines. 1, 2. And while you're doing this, just leave some comments down below if there's anything you want to see. If you want me to keep this up. I know I'm not the best person, just starting out again, and just trying my best. If you don't learn anything, at least you learned how not to play this game. Here, I'll make this bus New York loop 1, because as it blows up, this is New York right here, this is Newark. As this blows up, I'll be making more routes, so as where do I want to start? I need to end it right here. Shh. Sorry about that. That was my dog. Obviously. Okay, let's see. So
hey, baby. Hey.
let's see. That needs to be on this one.
Jeez, you ate a lot of it. You ate a lot of your bone.
We'll put that right there so I know to get a buses on it. Now let's go to this one. Let's
We're taking potty at 9:30.
alrighty, so this will be one. Oh man, I put nope, not that one. One, two, three. See, I put that on the wrong spot. Oh no, I can still end it right there. Okay, so one. Let's see. I'm trying to see which way do I want to go. I think I messed up how I was going to set this up. One. Let's get some more bus. Let's see. So if I do one. Two, three, four, five, four. We're gonna just start here. One, two, no. One. Just see, is this that one should be right there, but yeah, I messed up how this is was going to line up. So I gotta make a street. lost because of that. There. Alrighty, let's get that off. Let's redo this now. One. Let's add four. Solid. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And back there. Let's get a garage. Let's get by 1, 2. Then 1, 2. Now, I got 7.5 million. I got these set up, the train is set up, and the Albany is set up. Okay, that route is set up. Now, do I want to do this bus route all the way down? And I'm going to say yes, because that will create a good source of income. So in order to do this, it's going to take a couple minutes for me to set this up. Pretty much what you're doing, you're just staying on the main road. You put a couple stops in each area just to make sure everything is captured. The downfall is the starting wagons only can hold 4 people. Okay. You technically need to have a lot of those buses on these routes for it to be profitable. It takes about a good 8-9 years for when you first start out for this stuff to make profit. See, I don't really need to put any right here because I've already got them down. I want to divide this up into two separate routes. Boston to DC and DC to Norfolk. So once I get these placed, I'll put in the lines. Put a garage, vehicle shop in the middle of both of them. Actually, here, let me just go ahead and put this garage. Alright, got the garage in. And as you can see, this does take a little bit of time. Oh shoot, wrong way. And see, when you try to go fast, you go the wrong. I'm going to keep those bus stops right there because they're going to probably need to be needed once the town builds up. See, I try to do this quickly and I mess up. Wasting $6,000 that I really didn't need to spend. Now DC, just the main line. We can expand on it later. I don't need to be putting all these. Some of these things you can use only 2 bus stops. I like to put a couple in the top, just to ensure I'm capturing everything. Alright, now I'm here in Norfolk, the last set. Just put it on the main line. Alright, now. Oh yeah, I need to buy. I'll put it somewhere in between. Now we need 2 more lines. 1, 2. This will be bus Boston to Washington, DC. This will be bus Washington, DC to Norfolk. Alrighty, here comes the fun part. Since I'm already down here at Norfolk area, let's do the DC to Norfolk. So pretty much what you do, you just go down the route, click it once going south and once going north. And you don't click that last one twice, you just go back and just go 1. So this one only had 21 stops. The Boston to DC will have a total of about 100. It's about 50 each way, roughly. So I hope this is what the tedious part of playing Transport Fever is getting the lines set up. Then once the towns start building up, you gotta try and upkeep them. But I would suggest just do a little bit at a time. Don't try and do so much. So, well, I already know I need what I need. Alright, now let's get rid of that. Let me go all the way up here to Boston. Technically what Skye usually does, he also gets these farms going, because this will start bringing in some decent money. So I might try and put 100 boats, ships, buses on, or 150 on one and maybe 50 on the other one. We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Boston and Washington DC line is massive, so that's make your good money, but you gotta make sure you keep your ooh, oh, that's not in the right spot. I guess I'm just gonna hit you. Well, y'all are all hitting each other, so right. Let's see. Yeah. So I'll just hit you. Since I normally would have one sitting here, one there, and one up there to try and capture all this, but since I'm starting with the train going around, these will hit these. Oh, they'll go here and then they'll walk down to this one, and these will offload on these, and then they will ship over here, so on and so forth. Alright, we'll see how that works out. But worst comes to worst, I can always go around, hit these two, or hit that one and this one, and it goes around this way. Actually, I might do that. So I'll hit this one and that one. Okay, that's for when it comes back. Okay. I'm getting there. Messed up somewhere. Want to make sure. No. Gotta make sure. Like I said, when you go fast, you start making mistakes. Let's see, what is it? Okay, this is DC, so this is where I stop. Alright, now I just go back. I'm gonna go all the way back up the route. So you're not only picking up people going south, but you're also picking them up going north. Let me see, 31. Alright, now let me scroll back. So that's all, I didn't have one marked. Which probably wouldn't have been a big deal because I got those other ones down there. Now this might be an hour episode or 45 minutes, I'm not really sure. Now for this I have an option. I can follow the route or I can just take this one. But I think I'll follow the route. Just so I pick them all up. Now you will begin to accumulate a lot of passengers that you won't be able to pick up. I mean, that's a good thing. It means they'll continuously be making you some money. which is why I'm trying to get that railroad going first. I can worry about the other routes later. Starting out, you don't have the money to do the oil. We about ran out of money just laying track and everything to that one. Okay. And that is it. Now, we can go ahead and do this. And just put a couple boats on it. What I mean by this is the boat stuff, because that will help. But the boats are expensive, so it's a give or take. Actually, let's start with my getting these lines running before. I mean, I could honestly, no, here, I'll get the boats going. I'll probably put 2 boats on each one. That's not going to be enough. I mean, I've already got the train ready to go, so let's get the boat. With the boats, make sure you have the mod for the left or right docks, and then you can choose which one you much rather have. I can adjust the thing later. Here, let me just get a cheap road. I don't need nothing spectacular. And then you're also going to need one of these to go down to Boston. So I'm going to put this as far away as I can, where it's still hitting. And then I'll put the truck depot right beside of it. It's the commercial that needs the bread, and there's, let's see. Oh, that actually hits them all, so I don't need to put another stop in. Some people put a dedicated stop for that, but you can just have the trucks go here and they'll drop it off. So let me set up a line from there to there. We'll name this truck Boston bread to Boston. You will need to get at least 1 truck on it as soon as you start to get, once you get this going, so the lines will be active. So let's get another. This one, I don't think it really matters which way they go. Just make sure when you do this that the dock is as close as you can to this to make sure, to ensure you're close. Just click on it, and as you can see, now we got to put one on the other side. Rotate. Make that a right. Trying to see if I'm going to need more than one. No, not at first, because this will go over to the cows. Do this as cheaply as possible. Click on it, make sure it's in there. Yep. Alright. As you can see, this is a long trip. Alright, let's put in a boat. This will be a double dock. I know this is going to need to be one. Do it first so I don't have to struggle about it later. I already know this one needs to be double, sometimes triple, but sometimes I normally was going to start this one as well and deliver it, because you're going to need it, because it's a long trip for you to put the boat dock wherever over here, and then they gotta go all the way over here, get the grain, go over there to the cows, pick up the cows, and come all the way back over here. Like I said, once this gets on, you will, for the first 5-6 years, you'll be in a hole quite a bit, and it'll take some time for it to come out. So right now is where when you need to put everything in, you need to make money. I might be going overboard or trying to do too much at once. That's probably true. I want to make this a 2 dock. One for the grain and one for the grain to cows, cows to the air. You know what? If I need to, I usually just do this as a 1, but I might change this to a 2, but I need to spare as much money as I can. Once I start making money, then I'll be able to do the other one, where I can lose money. I would usually put a dock right there, which I might still do. Yeah, I'll put a dock right here for this side, because I'll put it right here. That way it's kind of in the middle of everything. Now let's get the fertilizer. You don't really make a lot of money on it at first at all. It takes a long time for the fertilizer to kick in. Just click on it, make sure you're good. Alrighty. Now let's get these lines. 1, 2, 3. Let's see, where is it? Okay. 1, 2. Boat, Sag Harbor, Farm to Providence, cows. Alrighty, now we need to do this one. This will be, you go there, there, and then you come back over here. So this will be boat, okay, now the only thing left is the fertilizer. So that's this one, goes there, to there. Whoa. This is... Ah. Alrighty. Alrighty, so we will buy one, 2. Put that on the fertilizer line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put this on the Boston farm cows. And we'll put 2. 1, 2. Alright. We'll go by one. We'll put you on that. Alright, all the rest of it goes to my 2 big lines. So let me get my 2 garages. I don't think it really matters. I can probably grab this one. Oh, whoops, that's a train. Let's grab this one. Put this one on the DC Norfolk. And then you just continue doing this until you run out of money. Let time run slowly. Oh, you can speed it up a little bit. I have the 4 times slower mod on, so it won't go by as fast. You just keep on doing this. So this is all I'm doing on the first day right now is just getting all the lines set up and run the game a little bit, let it run so we can start bringing in some money. I won't be paying off on my debt, my loan for a while, so Gotta get all these lines running. Oh, that's that one. If you want to see how many I've already got, you just look at this. We got 42 and 40. Gotta make sure I have more on the Boston to Washington line. Right now, 62 and 50. As you can see, they're starting to work there, not even through Richmond yet, or Petersburg. So it's going to take some time. Pretty much what you're doing, you're trying to space them out. So this is all we're doing right now. Not too exciting. Just trying to get these passenger vehicles on the main lines. Make sure I have more on the Boston, Washington one, because it needs to be up close to 200. Because I'm starting to run low on money. Don't need this ship. Don't need that. Don't need that showing. I think if I put about 100 on the Washington Norfolk line, or just a little over, it will be fine. The one I really need to do is the this Boston DC line needs to have quite a bit of alrighty. That one should be about done. Everything else just goes to the other one. And eventually they'll start picking up passengers once the line runs for a little bit. It'll activate the line, and you gotta, in order to activate the lines, you gotta have them working. So you've gotta be losing money. It's like, see, that one train's gonna take 27 minutes to get back. That's gonna be losing a lot of money. Especially when it only has that little crap train on it, but so I'm almost done, and then I gotta let it run for a little bit, because there'll be nothing I can do. See, I'm already under what I can do to try and put more boats on here, so the boats just gotta run. I normally have about 5 or 6 of those boats. Let's see. Let's just reroute you. So you're not gonna be picking up anything anyway. Oh, I am now out of money. Nothing I can do now but run it. So you'll just watch my money go into red. Now let me just run this. There's nothing I can do. So I want to thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, just press like and comment, and I'll do what I can to suit your gaming needs, answer your questions and everything. And this is Lucaso signing out. Oops, wrong button.